Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Trucking EU. So in the last episode we took a job from Sheffield over to, I really can't pronounce this, Esbjerg. I think that's how it's pronounced. Esbjerg. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, please correct me. It was a short trip, nothing too exciting, but while we were driving we did get an email from the bank. So we have one saying about the manned trucks, not too interested in that. So we did get an email saying that we can now receive a bank loan. So I think we'll have a look in the bank and see how much they're offering. So we can get up to 88,000, which, to be fair, isn't really enough for us to get a decent truck. It would literally just get us a truck. So I think we're going to do another job and get our bank balance up a little bit more. We only have £5,062 at the moment. We've only done one job. We haven't really got any skills yet, so I think we'll have a look and see what other jobs we can take today. So if we have a look, let's have a look from here, from Esbjerg. I'm pronouncing that correctly. So we have one here with a MAN TGX Euro 6 XXL with a 12-speed gearbox, 520 horsepower, and that one goes to Aalborg with a Renault Magnum Excellence. I've got one over to Copenhagen as well. Problem is, with these quick jobs, you can't see properly what kind of trailer you're going to be taking, which is kind of annoying. But we could take this one here, because it does say it's a wind turbine tower, 19 tons. And then we've got 25 tons of goat cheese on that one. I think we'll take the wind turbine tower in the Renault. It's only a short journey, but we'll take it. It's some more money. Another £3 in the bank. Ooh, saying that, there is one there. £4. No, we'll take the wind turbine. Let's take that. Wait for it to load up. Right, so we are in the Renault Premium. Not a bad truck on the inside, to be fair. Not such a fan of the exterior. It's a bit of, in my opinion, obviously some of those you out there will probably love this truck, but I think it is a really ugly truck. I really do not like the Premium. It's such a truck. And there is our wind turbine tower that we are going to be taking today. Inside the truck now, and let's get this thing started up. Not such a fan of the dashboard in these older Renaults either. I don't like the red. The red, I just find it very glarish. It really does glare. And if you have been watching my other videos and you did watch my tutorial, when I was saying about the Renault trucks not having a sat-nav in, prime example, no sat-nav. So you do need to have the onboard, the on-screen sat-nav available. So, right, let's make a start and let's get out of this compound. Let's make a start. So yeah, like I was saying in the previous episode, once things kind of go back to normal, I think we will maybe do a live stream or two. Euro truck, or even the farming sim, any of the others. We will do some live streams. But till things go back to normal. I don't think I'll be able to do any live streaming just due to background noise and so on. Don't want to spoil it for everybody having a bunch of noise in the background. Down when we get to this function. Now that. We're going in third, in first. Go. Away we go. Yeah, they're not a bad truck, these Renaults, to use. I do like. I think I received another email. I do like driving these Renaults. They are nice Renaults, nice trucks to drive. I'm just not a massive fan of the way they look. They really don't. They're not a pretty truck. They're a good truck. They're a really good truck. Just not. Well, he hit me. Okay. And this is what I was saying about fines crippling you in the early game, especially when the AI is incredibly dirty. But oh well, what can you do about that? But yeah, they're a really good truck. They're a good hauling truck. I really do like them. I actually like the Renault Premium rather than the Renault Magnum. Magnum's a truck. Renault Premium isn't a bad looking truck, it's okay, but I do prefer the Premium for one, looks, two, just the way it drives, the way it looks, you know, and everything. I do prefer the Premium. Oh, got a roundabout here, up gear, just to make sure we're not gonna run into anything. Should be good. But for our first truck, I'm thinking of going for the MAN TGX. I've not really driven MAN trucks all that much. I have driven them a bit. I do like them. They are a nice truck. And I am thinking of going for a MAN. Not sure. Anybody is watching these? Not sure if anybody is at the moment. The channel's still being new. If you are watching, leave a comment down below of what truck you would like to see in the series, what we should start with, and I'll basically just go for the majority vote of whatever truck you guys choose. For me personally, I am thinking MAN, and if I don't get any comments, I will be going for a MAN TGX. We've got 209 kilometers to go. And we're just pedalling along nicely. On the E20, if that is familiar to anybody. Any of you guys from Europe? I've never personally been to Europe. I've never been out of the UK, never travelled anywhere out of the UK, so I am not familiar with where roads are or such like. No, we don't need to change here, that's good. I hate those junctions that just go into one lane. I don't know what it is with them. Some junctions just go into a single lane, and then others just keeping it a double lane, and I really hate the ones that go into a single lane. There's just no, to me, no purpose for it. I don't know why they can't just keep it into a single lane, into a double lane like this one is. I don't understand the whole logic. I know, let's say that, there's probably roads out there in real life that are like that. I've never seen many like that myself, apart from the odd motorway, slip road going onto the motorway. But that's just me personally, I just don't see the purpose of it in this. But hey, that's my opinion. Oh, we're just outside of, I think it's pronounced Aalborg or Aalborg. if anybody is watching, what do you guys think of the new SnowRunner? I haven't got SnowRunner at the moment. It's not something that I'm looking to buy at this second. I don't particularly like the Epic Games Store. I much prefer to buy things on Steam. I've never been a fan of the Epic Games Store. If and when it does come to Steam, I probably will buy it and play it on the channel. But what are your thoughts on the game? I do think it is a lot better than MudRunner. I've played MudRunner for a few years now. It's a really good game, but do you think it's an improvement? Do you think it's a downgrade? What aspects do you like about the new SnowRunner? From what I've seen, from what I have been watching it, videos of it on YouTube myself. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to buy it at this moment, with it being an exclusive to Epic Games. But I think it's a massive improvement. I really do think they've improved it a lot. Some of the mechanics can be a little, seem to be a little bit derpy in places, but I'm sure they'll work on it. I'm sure they'll get it better than what it currently is. Like the texturing of the ground deformation seems to be a little bit derpy in places. You'll be where you're driving, and then your wheel marks will appear at the side of you when you're not actually driving. But there's a few little derpy physics in there. But I'm sure they will iron out those creases as they go along with the game. But in terms of gameplay, I do feel that they have come on leaps and bounds with the gameplay. It's less just pick these logs up and take them there. Oh, let's go get some more logs. We need a few more logs from here. Take these logs from here to these two places. It's literally just moving logs from one place to another on MudRunner. And they've moved from that and gone onto an actual mission side of things. It seems from what I've seen, there seems so much more to do in the game now. It just seems like they've taken it to a whole new level. They've literally taken they've taken the bare bones of MudRunner, all the physics and everything like that, and gone, right, what can we do with this game now? What can we do to make this better? And they have done, and they really have taken everything from MudRunner that made that game so great, and then added more elements to it to make it so much better. So many new so many new activities to do in the game. Whether it be pulling trucks out from stuck locations, picking things up and dropping them off like you did in MudRunner. Obviously it was all logs on MudRunner, but there's different variations of cargoes that you can take now. There just seems to be so many more activities to do in the game now, and it really does look like they've come on leaps and bounds of it. And I am looking forward to seeing more from the game and seeing what else they are going to add to the game in future updates. Apparently, from what I've heard, from the time of recording this on the 10th of the 5th in 2020, that I'm speeding a little bit, I need to slow down. It's been out, the game's been out now, I think it's 2 weeks, something like that, and they've already got a new major update coming in the next, I think it's coming out in 3 weeks' time. It's a new expansion for it in 3 weeks, and it's like, wow, you're really peddling with this game already. You've just released the game and already you're adding a DLC to expand the game even further. But they really are peddling with the content, they really are pushing that content out. And the day of release of the game, there was mods available for it, and it's like, wow, fair enough, a lot of the mods are probably just mods that were ported over from ModRunner. But that doesn't matter as long as they are just as good quality as the SnowRunner. It doesn't really make a difference as to whether the older mods, you know, older vehicles, however, as long as it all ties in and it works together, and it's like good on you. It's so good to see a game progress like that, and it's nice to see it. It really is. So we are 58 kilometers out from our destination. Not too far now. We're not having any difficulty with this trailer, to be honest. It's just been a pretty straight road, really. Nothing too exciting at this moment. Just a straight run. But yeah, another thing I wanted to ask as well was, I know the channel is mainly going to be based on simulation games, which is what I love playing. I do love playing simulation games. And for anybody who's watching, would you like to see any other types of games? So, theoretically still simulation, but I don't know, argument's sake, company management type games, company management simulation games, just for example. Anything that is sort of like a simulation based game, but on a company management level. Something that is, say an older style, over the top view game, where you are simulating running a company, whether it be a truck company, planes, ships, whatever it is you fancy seeing. Would you guys be interested in seeing those kind of games on the channel, or would you like me to just stick to, Euro Truck, Farming Sim, Train Sim when I get around to doing a video, kind of thing? Let me know in the comment section below. We'll do what we can do if you guys are interested in me doing any content like that. Always happy to oblige. Right, so we're nearly at our destination now. Stop forward. We're clear. A good little truck, this pulled this with no problem. I'm actually really looking forward to when we get our own truck, because when we get our own truck we'll be able to take loads that the truck can't necessarily handle and just make it a little bit more interesting and mix it up a little bit, and basically just push our truck to the limits. Push it to the extent of things it shouldn't be able to do, and see what we can get out of it. A bit close. Trying not to swipe the trailer on that side, and we'll turn in the corner then. And we're nearly there, nearly at our destination now. Quite a straightforward journey, really. It's just, well, pretty much a straight road all the way to our destination. But it'll put a little bit more money in the bank. We'll just make funds a little bit more available for us. Which funds is something we definitely need at the moment. Especially with us planning on buying our first truck. Aalborg discovered. That is fantastic. Down for the roundabout. Gonna go around roundabout. Turn it off. Gonna go in straight there. I think I keep lifting my foot up on the clutch a bit too quick for this truck. It's grinding every time I change gear. I know I went the wrong way then, but thought we'd take a little bit more of a scenic route, seeing we've got a little bit more time. I've had no message saying we're running out short on time. Around the back of the houses, see the back of the factories. The thing is, there's like, you get a lot of these roads that are sort of on the back of the towns, and you don't really use them all that much, so you never really see any of this sort of like scenery like that over there. Is that water tower in the back there? I shouldn't really stop in the middle of the road like this. Hold it. But you know, you don't really get to see a lot of the like background scenery, because most of the time you just sort of go straight to the point of where you're dropping your delivery off. You don't really get to see any of that. No. How about you? Oh, we're driving past IKEA. I'm guessing it's supposed to be IKEA. And we're going to come out here now and go into our destination pretty much. Okay to go. We're going. You can hold your horses and stay right there. And we're going straight into the Here we go. Our wind turbine. Oh, look at that as well. Nice drop off point. The thing that gets me, even though you set it on skilled parking sometimes, it doesn't really give you, doesn't always, sometimes it does, but it doesn't always give you a skilled parking location for it. Sometimes it's just, they're too easy. It doesn't give you any kind of challenge for getting them in. Really, anyway. I mean, it's pretty straightforward to get this in this bay, really. I know some of them can be really challenging. There has been one or two that have made me sort of give up, because they've been like, wow, that is in a tight space. But the majority of them are quite simple, like, even though it's supposed to be skilled. And we're in. Right, guys, I'm just going to take a little screenshot for the thumbnail there. Right, guys, that's the journey done. Hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed the conversation. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.